of IT leaders from big businesses are already bought into AI, they're already bought into cloud. So a lot of times they're asking their systems integrator or they're asking a company like us, when will this be ready? How can I move to it? What's the subscription model look like relative to capital expense? How quickly can we do this?
The businesses are constantly seeing the value of AI in other areas, whether they're searching online, they're using other tools or their phones, they see AI helping them. Everyone's talking to Alexa, they know AI actually works. You can talk to Alexa and get meaningful, quick information. And so they're starting to trust AI to help them. And so when it comes to video security, they also expect that level of intelligence in the video security system.
When you choose cloud video surveillance in a new installation as an end user, you're really future-proofing yourself by getting continued advancement, continued development, and you don't have to replace expensive hardware every couple years.
The market is starting to accept that analytics are real and are valuable, and so how they're going to be used, we don't really know everything yet. I think what's happening today is that we're seeing the very simple uses, but what we're going to see in the next 12 to 18 months is much more complex uses as people start to accept, adopt, and then really implement the use of analytics in their businesses.
When we look at the business climate as risky, people want to ensure that they don't take on unexpected costs. I think by working with the cloud-based subscription model of a video management system, you now have the capability to not only keep those costs as a flat fixed rate for operating costs, but if you're already using a system and you're working with a vendor or manufacturer that has flexible pricing, you might actually be able to lower your monthly costs by simply locking in a longer term rate with something like a multi-year subscription.
If a customer's thinking about updating their system, I think the first thing they have to ask themselves is, what parts of the system can I continue to use? And if you want to use that cabling infrastructure and those cameras for as long as you can until they're actually ready to be replaced instead of a forklift, you need to work with a video solution that's agnostic to the existing cameras.
Now, here's the thing. Usually video surveillance is viewed as an overhead, or there's no real cost reduction possible. But now, with AI technology and with cloud technology, you can actually save money in many cases, where maybe other places it was costing you money to implement a video system.
Parking solutions historically haven't always been integrated into other systems that work for the business. So by being able to combine license plate recognition technology, advanced analytics, and more importantly, tie them to an open platform like Access and video management systems, then you're pulling all of the needs of an individual business together into a single solution and driving more operational efficiency.
There's so many parking spaces and parking lots that there's no way you can have a human being for each parking lot to automate it. So it has to be automated.
3 out of 4 resellers' interviews with end users are talking about adding video surveillance to the parking system.
Making the parking experience smoother, businesses realize is a very important part of onboarding the customer to their business. So that's a very important first step for a lot of customers, and they realize that.
Schools range in size from very small to massive universities, and they have needs around every corner, right? The technologies that they need to put in place are wide and far and often disparate systems.
I think the key thing is that as schools do experiment with different solutions and start to learn what works, they need a platform that's flexible for them, that can not only work with the other systems that they have, but maybe even work with systems that they don't have, or maybe even systems that haven't been invented yet, and have the ability to plug new stuff in, see how it works, and then adapt if necessary. Or, if they find something that is working, go ahead and scale it out beyond just the one school where they're trying it, out to the rest of the district or the rest of the city or the rest of the state.
You want to have a system that works for today, and again will work for the future as their needs change. Second is cost. All schools are very cost conscious. You have to have a solution that will fit into the budgets that they have. And then third, I think, is ease of use. Schools do not have big departments. Most schools don't have big departments for IT and other support. So they have to have solutions that are easy to use by the users as well as maintaining it over the long run. So having a solution that can bring all of that together for the school is critical. Cloud allows that to happen. Cloud is cost effective, easy to use, and will expand for the future. Customer support and training is critical for the success of any solution, particularly nowadays. IT managers and professionals are looking for systems that are cost effective as their budgets are being cut. They want to have higher levels of expertise, which they may not have on their own team. And uptime is critical, for particularly in video surveillance and security.
Customers don't come on board and start using a solution and then ask questions around tech support later on. It's actually part of the buying journey for them. So they want to understand what level of tech support you're going to provide, how training is. Long gone are the days of handing someone a 300-page manual, letting them read it, and saying, you've been trained and are now certified to be a security professional. That's just simply not how it works anymore.
Commercial customers get to really reduce their amount of operational overhead by having both a systems integrator who understands the product that they're selling and servicing, and then having a subscription-based service product behind that that's helping the integrator troubleshoot quickly and figure out what to fix. Toughest part about a security system is that when it breaks, somebody's got to go out there and take a look at it unless you can dial in and take a look remotely. Clouds are really good for that.